Yeah, it doesn't look like I'll make it. My boss is making me do the entire clean-up on my own. I swear some people don't know how to put their own rubbish in the bin.
That sucks. Everyone's coming. You'll be missing out.
Well, what do you want me to do? I need the money.
Brittany, what's going on?
Sorry. I just heard a noise.
What kind of noise?
Can I call you back?
We've all seen them. Some of us love them, some of us hate them. But what makes a good horror movie? Through tonight's program, we'll help clarify some of the key fundamentals, so your next horror movie will be a box office smash.
Yeah, being the first victim in a horror film was a little disappointing. It was good at times though. The guy actually made me jump a few times, but I would have liked a little more screen time if I had my choice. And the whole dying thing, it really wasn't what I expected. I mean, it actually really hurt.
Yeah, it was a great experience really. Quite a rush. Got a little boring at first though. I waited for 3 hours behind that curtain. At one point, I even nodded off. But eventually she showed up and everything went really well, I think.
Building a horror movie is a big task, but starting at the beginning will help you understand some of the key fundamentals. Firstly, we'll need a heroine. She needs to be a bit prettier than that. A heroine must be someone we can sympathise with. More importantly for creating a strong horror premise is to isolate our protagonist. This can be done by simply disconnecting the phones.
Hello? 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 Hello?
I think with horror films, as with films in general, it is important not to underestimate the ongoing need of constant evolution in the underlying story world of the anarchic plot device needing metaphorical reformation in a degree of darkly acrimonious relationships.
I see. Now we have to put pressure on our protagonist.
You know, now I think about it, being a horror movie heroine has actually been kind of cool. Sorry, I gotta go and answer the door and look really scared about it.
Hey!
Oh, Jack, you scared me.
Well, I was just thinking of you, so I decided to pop by.
Oh, well that's sweet.
It is important to understand that when we introduce the boyfriend, he is either the killer or the next victim. I guess he's not the killer then.
Well, I've got to say, dating a horror movie heroine isn't all it's cracked up to be. I mean, it was great for a while, but then all the stabbing and the blood and all that, it's just not worth it if you ask me.
It's at this point that our killer and our heroine have their first confrontation.
Hi.
It needs to be a little scarier than that. One long-held horror movie tradition is that when the heroine is faced with running up the stairs or out the front doors to safety, she must always go up the stairs. You should go up there.
Thanks.
She went up there. And no matter where you last saw the killer, he can disappear and reappear with no regards for physics or reality.
Yeah, in the interest of fairness, I often like to give my victims a 10-second head start. But it's not always in your control. The trick is not to let them have too much time, otherwise they might actually get away. Which would be disastrous, really. What? What's that? Oh, geez, why didn't you tell me sooner?
Help me! Help me, please help me! Somebody's trying to kill me!
Look, I'm gonna have to stop you there, love. I'm far too busy for this. We've got our hands full with this guy over here.
He's been littering?
It is important to understand that when in a horror film, the cops are always useless.
Look, oi! Get back!
It's so annoying when people come up to you all day with petty complaints.
Yeah, I know, like, my cat is stuck in a tree.
I've lost my chocolate milk.
My son is trying to kill me and burn my house down.
Everybody's always got a sob story.
Now it is time for the final confrontation. This should be long and drawn out in a battle of epic proportions. And now tired and weary of a long battle, the heroine must return to life as normal. But the killer must survive to be available for a substandard sequel.
The construction of elemental material for the sequel development is fundamental in the theoretical application of underlying sporadic, ubiquitous gratification of an expectant audience.
Yes, sure. Thank you for watching. I hope it has been as invigorating for you as it has been for me. Good night.